Welcome back to Passionate About Tech. If you've just picked up a new Windows 11 computer or upgraded from Windows 10, you might be noticing some big changes that can feel a bit daunting. No stress, this guide is designed to help beginners master Windows 11. We're diving deep into everything from navigating the Start menu to personalizing your desktop, managing accounts, troubleshooting issues, and even tweaking advanced settings. My goal is to make Windows 11 simple and intuitive for you. Let's make your Windows experience smooth and fun. Section 1. Navigating the Start menu. The Start menu in Windows 11 is your central hub, but it's quite different from Windows 10, so let's explore it together. To open it, left-click the Start button on the taskbar, which is centered by default at the bottom of your screen. You'll see a clean, organized layout with two main sections: pinned apps at the top and a recommended section below, showing recently used files and apps. This design helps you quickly access what you need, but it might feel unfamiliar if you're coming from an older Windows version. To see all your installed programs, look at the top right corner of the Start menu and click All Apps. This opens an alphabetical list you can scroll through to find any program. For example, to open Notepad, scroll to N, find Notepad, and left-click it. Alternatively, use the search bar at the top of the Start menu for faster access. Click the search bar, type Notepad, and press Enter when it appears. The search is smart. It'll find apps, files, or settings matching your query, saving you time. Want quick access to your favorite apps? You can pin them to the Start menu. Go back to All Apps, right-click an app like Calculator, and select Pin to Start. It'll now appear in the Pinned section, where you can left-click and drag it to rearrange its position. If you change your mind, right-click the pinned app and choose Unpin from Start. The app stays installed, it's just removed from the menu, keeping things tidy without cluttering your desktop. The recommended section can be handy, but sometimes shows items you don't need. To remove one, right-click a file or app in the recommended list and select Remove from List. This doesn't delete the item, it just clears it from the list. You can also uninstall apps directly from the Start menu. Right-click an app, select Uninstall, and follow the prompts. Note that some built-in apps, like Microsoft Edge, can't be removed, but we'll cover app management later. For quick access to system tools, right-click the Start button. This opens a Power User menu with shortcuts to Settings, Task Manager, File Explorer, and more. These shortcuts are fixed. You can't move or remove them, but they're incredibly useful for jumping to key areas without digging through menus. Spend some time exploring the Start menu to get comfortable. It's your command center for everything Windows 11 offers. Section 2. Customizing the taskbar. The taskbar in Windows 11 sits at the bottom of your screen, but it might not be everyone's cup of tea. Let's customize it to suit your style. To move the taskbar to the left, like older Windows versions, right-click an empty spot on the taskbar and select Taskbar Settings. Scroll down to Taskbar Behaviors, find Taskbar Alignment, and change it from center to left. Your Start button and pinned apps will now hug the left side, which might feel more familiar. You can switch back to center anytime by repeating these steps and selecting center. The taskbar also shows icons for features like Search, Task View, and Widgets. If you don't use some of these, you can hide them to keep things clean. In Taskbar Settings, under Taskbar Items, toggle off widgets if you don't want quick access to news or weather. Task View is useful. It shows all open windows with one click. Try clicking the Task View icon to see it in action. If you keep widgets enabled, click the Widgets icon to open a panel with news, weather, stocks, or calendar updates. To customize, click the three-dot menu on a widget and click Customize Widget to tweak its settings. You can also click Add Widgets to include new ones, like sports scores. If you prefer a minimalist taskbar, go back to Taskbar Settings and turn off widgets entirely. Experiment with these settings to make the taskbar work for how you use your computer. Section 3. Accessing Settings. Settings is where you control almost every aspect of Windows 11, from appearance to performance. To open it, left-click the Start button and select the pinned Settings app in the Start menu. Alternatively, right-click the Start button and choose Settings from the Power User menu. For the fastest method, click the search bar, type Settings, and press Enter. All three ways take you to the same place: a modern interface divided into categories like System, Apps, Accounts, and Personalization. If you prefer the classic control panel from older Windows versions, click the search bar, type Control Panel, and press Enter. Microsoft has moved many control panel features to the Settings app in Windows 11, so you'll likely use Settings more often. For example, network settings are now easier to find in Settings. Take a moment to explore the Settings app. It's intuitive, and we'll dive into specific sections like Personalization next. Section 4. Personalizing your desktop. Personalization lets you make your computer feel uniquely yours, from wallpapers to lock screen displays. Right-click an empty spot on your desktop and select Personalize. Let's start with the Background section. Click Background, then choose Picture to select a new wallpaper from your files or Windows defaults. Try selecting a photo and watch your desktop update instantly. You can also choose Slideshow to cycle through multiple images. Click Browse to pick a folder with your favorite photos. Next, go to Colors to tweak the look of title bars, menus, and taskbar. Select a custom accent color or enable transparency effects for a sleek, glass-like appearance. For a complete overhaul, click Themes and choose a new theme, which bundles wallpapers, colors, and sound. For example, select the Windows Dark theme for a moody, high-contrast look. In the Lock Screen section, customize what appears when your computer is locked. Choose a custom image or enable Windows Spotlight for daily curated photos from Microsoft. In the Start section, control what appears in the Start menu. Toggle on Show recently added apps to see new programs or show most used apps for quick access to favorites. Under Folders, choose which folders appear next to the Power button in the Start menu, like Documents or Downloads. Toggle on Downloads for quick access. Now, check the Start menu. The Downloads folder should appear beside the Power icon. Finally, in Device Usage, select how you use your computer: gaming, work, or school to get tailored tips from Microsoft. I turn these off to avoid ads, but choose what works for you. Personalization is all about making your computer feel personal, so play around to find your perfect setup. Section 5. Display Settings. For deeper control over your screen, let's explore Display Settings. Right-click the desktop and select Display Settings. In the Scale section, increase the percentage, for example 125%, to make text and apps larger, which is great for high-resolution screens, or if you need better visibility. Click Scale to adjust specific elements, like text size, but test changes to avoid making things too small. In Display Resolution, slide to a higher resolution, like 1920x 1080, for sharper visuals. Higher resolutions make items smaller, so choose one that balances clarity and readability. If you use multiple monitors, scroll to the Multiple Displays section. Click Identify to number your screens, then drag the boxes to align them with your physical setup. Select a monitor and choose Make this my main display to set it as primary. Adjust individual resolutions to match each monitor's capabilities. These tweaks ensure your display is comfortable and optimized for your workflow. Section 6. Managing User Accounts. Setting up user accounts is key if you share your computer or want to separate work and personal profiles. To add a new user, like for a family member, open Settings by clicking the Start button and selecting Settings. Go to Accounts, then Other Users. Click Add Account under Other Users. For a local account, click I don't have this person's sign-in information. Then, add a user without a Microsoft account. Enter a username, add a password if desired, or leave blank, and click Next. To give the user admin rights, click the account, select Change Account Type, choose Administrator, and click OK. Be cautious, admin accounts have full access. So for daily use, stick with standard user accounts to limit changes to critical settings. To remove a user, click their account in Family and Other Users, select Remove, and confirm. Back up their data first, as this deletes all their files. For security, create a standard account for everyday tasks, and a separate admin account for major changes. This reduces risks from malware or accidental changes. Section 7. Sign-in options. Customize how you log into your computer for convenience and security. In Settings, go to Accounts, then Sign-in options. You'll see options like facial recognition, if your device has a compatible camera, fingerprint, PIN, or password. A PIN is quick and secure. Click PIN, then Set Up, and enter a memorable number. Choose what works best for you. There's no perfect option. If you use facial recognition, ensure good lighting for reliable unlocks. Test each method to find what's easiest while keeping your account secure. Section 8. Using Device Manager. Device Manager helps you manage hardware like your Wi-Fi adapter or graphics card. Right-click the Start button and select Device Manager. Expand a category, like network adapters, to see your devices. A yellow exclamation mark means a driver issue. Check my driver tutorial linked below for fixes. Device Manager is powerful for troubleshooting. Section 9. Installing and removing apps. Managing apps is easy in Windows 11. Open Settings, go to Apps, then Installed Apps. Scroll through the list to see all installed apps. To remove one, click the three-dot menu next to an app, select Uninstall, and follow the prompts. To install apps safely, open Advanced App Settings. Then go to Choose, where to get apps at the top, and select the Microsoft Store, only for vetted apps. Alternatively, choose Anywhere, but warn me for a warning before installing non-store apps. Avoid Anywhere unless you're sure, as it allows unverified apps. To install an app, open the Microsoft Store from the Start menu. Search for something like VLC Media Player and click Install. For non-store apps, download from trusted websites, double-click the installer, and follow the wizard. Section 10. Managing startup apps. Apps that launch at startup can slow your computer. Right-click the Start button and select Task Manager. Go to the Startup tab and click the Status column to sort enabled apps to the top. For example, I see Microsoft OneDrive enabled, but I only need it occasionally. Right-click OneDrive and select Disable. This stops it from running at startup, speeding up boot time. Only disable apps you recognize, like Steam or Spotify, to avoid affecting system functions. You can re-enable them by right-clicking and selecting Enable. Check this list monthly to keep your startup lean. Section 11. Disk Management. Disk management lets you manage drives, but it's advanced, so proceed carefully. Right-click the Start button and select Disk Management. You can resize partitions, change drive letters, or delete partitions, but one mistake can stop your computer from booting. For beginners, avoid this unless guided by a professional. Instead, use Disk Cleanup to free space safely, which we'll cover soon. If you need to partition a drive, search online for a guide specific to your needs, like How to Partition a Drive in Windows 11, and follow carefully. Section 12. Windows Update. Keeping Windows updated is critical for security and performance. Click the search bar, type Windows Update, and press Enter. Click Check for updates to download available updates. In Advanced Options, set active hours so updates don't restart your computer during work hours. Choose a range like 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Updates fix bugs, enhance features, and patch vulnerabilities, so check weekly. Section 13. Disk Cleanup. To free up space, use Disk Cleanup. Click the search bar, type Disk Cleanup, and press Enter. select your C drive and click OK. Check boxes for files like temporary files or recycle bin contents, and see how much space you'll free up. It's safe to delete all listed items, but if Windows Update files are included, they'll need re-downloading if not installed. Click Clean up system files for more options, then OK to delete. Run this monthly to keep your drive clutter-free. Section 14. System Restore. System Restore can recover your computer if something goes wrong. In your search bar, type System Restore and select Create a Restore Point. If your C drive says Off, click Configure. Check Turn on System Protection. Set disk space usage to 5 to 10% and click Apply. Click Create, name the restore point, for example, before software install, and click Create again. Windows saves your settings, letting you revert if an update or app causes issues. Create restore points before major changes. It's not always reliable, but it's a lifesaver when it works. Section 15. Checking system specs. To check your computer's specs, right-click the Start button, select Settings, go to System, and scroll to About. You'll see your CPU, RAM, and Windows version. Click Rename this PC to change its name. For memory upgrades, search online for your computer model and RAM specifications, like Dell Inspiron RAM upgrade, to find compatible options. Section 16. Troubleshooting. If you hit issues like no sound or internet, use Windows troubleshooters. Click the search bar, type Troubleshoot, and select Troubleshoot Settings. Click Other troubleshooters, find one like playing audio, and click Run. Follow the prompts to diagnose and fix problems. For crashes or blue screens, type Event Viewer in the search bar and press Enter. Check Windows logs, system, or application for errors to share with a technician. Event Viewer is complex, but useful for pinpointing issues. Section 17. Power settings. Adjust power settings to balance performance and battery life. Right-click the Start button and select Power options. Under Screen and Sleep, set when your screen turns off, like 5 minutes on battery for laptops. In Power mode, choose Best Performance for desktops or Balanced for laptops to save power. Test settings to find what suits your usage, especially if you're often unplugged. Section 18. Setting default apps. Windows 11 defaults to Microsoft Edge for browsing and PDFs. To change this, in Settings, go to Apps, then Default Apps, and choose your app for file types like .pdf. For a file, right-click it, select Open with, choose another app, choose your Prefer app, then click on Always. Section 19. Customizing desktop icons. By default, Windows 11 auto-arranges desktop icons. To move them freely, right-click the desktop, select View, and uncheck Auto-arrange icons. Drag icons where you want. To hide all icons, uncheck Show Desktop Icons files stay in File Explorer. To create a website shortcut, right-click the desktop, select New, Shortcut, type a URL like www.google.com, name it Google, and click Finish. Final section. Manage File Explorer. File Explorer manages your files and folders. Click the File Explorer icon in the taskbar. The Quick Access section shows recent folders and files. Right-click an item and select Remove from Quick Access to declutter without deleting. To show file extensions, click the three-dot menu, select Options, go to View, uncheck Hide extensions for known file types. This helps identify files, like .pdf versus .exe, to avoid malware. Enable Show hidden files, folders, or drives, and click Apply. Conclusion. You've made it. You're now a Windows 11 Pro. From the Start menu to advanced tweaks, you've got the skills to make your computer work for you. This guide was packed to help you navigate Windows 11 in 2025 with confidence. If it helped, smash that subscribe button to join the passionate about tech community. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.